What is up, YouTube? It's the Beast Gaming back with episode 5 of the Pokemon HeartGold playthrough. Last episode, we got to Azalea Town, beat Team Rocket in the Slowpoke well, and beat Bugsy. It's a little longer episode. In this episode, we're going to be going through Ilex Forrest and getting into Goldenrod City. We should be adding at least one more team member, official team member to the team. We might add two. I'm not sure. We will have the possibility to add two. But I'm not sure if I'm going to add both yet. So we run into Silver here. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha! Quit lying. Are you serious? Then let's see how good you are. So we are challenged by our rival, Silver. He's got 3 Pokemon. Starts with a Ghastly. Lead things off. Literally, we have Duskwing out, so we have super effective bites to take out this Ghastly as we one-shot it. Some nice XP there. He leads to his Crocodile, which I know is going to have Ice Fang. That is going to be super effective. So we could either go for bites and hope maybe we flinch, or go for stab wing attack. I think I'm going to go for stab wing attack. That'll probably do some more damage, as he goes for bite over Ice Fang. I know it has Ice Fang, or it usually does. As for Scary Face, I'm pretty sure he usually has Ice Fang in this battle. I could be thinking of a different game though. I might be thinking of a completely different game. Maybe like a fan game, their difficulty ROM hack. He goes for another Scary Face to lower our speed. We'll wing attack here as we take out the Crocodile fairly easily. Only taking about 20 points of damage. Getting a lot of XP there as well. And he goes into his Zubat. Say, you've got a lot of nerve. I'm going to switch out into Helios, or Quilava. To finish off the battle. Goes for Supersonic. We're just going to go for Embers. Try not to hit ourselves in confusion. Gotta get some XP on both our Pokemon here. And we hit ourselves. Unfortunate. Hopefully we snap out, and we do. Nice. Ooh, and a high roll. Not great XP, but listen, I can't read that fast, game. Whatever. It don't matter. I hate the weak. Pokemon, trainers, it doesn't matter who or what. I hate to see them hanging around. That goes for Team Rocket too. They think they are big and tough as long as they are in a group. But get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way, you won't be an exception if you get in my way. That goes as it normally does with Silver. We're gonna fill up one more time as we took some damage from that battle. And continue into the forest now. We go. So we will be in the forest. So we are in Ilex Forest now. So let's see here. Went to a kid. Oh man, my boss is gonna be angry. The Farfetch'd that cuts trees for charcoal took off in the forest. Can you catch them for me? Farfetch'd have sensitive ears. If you step on a branch, they will face towards you. That's your chance. Sneak up from behind and catch them. Do you think you can do that? Yeah, we can do that. We have some encounters here. A Metapod. Not even gonna waste our time. Might be decent to get some like repels or something. To not get as many encounters. We'll get the Farfetch'd. 2. So we got the Farfetch'd to face away from us. We'll sneak up behind it. And Qua! You snuck up and caught it from behind before it noticed. Wow, you found Farfetch'd. Thank you. But there is one more missing. If you step on a branch, it will face that way, remember? That's your chance to catch it. Sneak up on it slowly from behind. Okay, so there's one more. See a Pokeball, an item there. Run into another Pokemon, another Caterpie. Alright. We found a revive. Ooh, nice. It's first revive of the series. So what a revive does is, if I can go into my bag, a revive will heal a fainted Pokemon. So if your Pokemon faints, instead of having to go to a Pokemon Center to heal it, you can use a revive and it will restore half of the maximum HP of that Pokemon. Got another Farfetch'd here. If I remember correctly, we want to run it this way, the way it is facing. Another Caterpie. I think I have a repel that we might use just to get through this little portion of the game. Might as well use it. We'll go buy some more too here in a little bit. So we get the Farfetch'd to run that way. And what we want to do is we want to go on these branches, and then come back around and catch it. Snuck up on it and caught it. Wow, you got me both of them. Thank you so much. My boss's Pokemon won't obey me because I don't have a badge. Phew, you saved me. This must be his boss. Ah, my Far and Fetched. You found them for us, kid. Without them, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. Now, how can I thank you? I know. Here, take this. We obtain HM01. That's the HM cut. Teach that to a Pokemon to clear small trees. Of course, you have to have the gym badge from Azalea to use it, which we do have. Now, there is a special item we can go and get now that we completed that little side quest, main quest, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's important because it gets you cut, but it also gets you another item. If you go into this house, you run into the same guys and you talk to the kid. I'm sorry, I forgot to thank you. This is charcoal that I made. Fire type moves will become more powerful when a Pokemon holds that. So we obtained the charcoal. So charcoal is similar to like the Miracle Seed that we got previously, except it powers up fire type moves, which will be really good on Helios. And so we'll give that to Helios. And then I'm gonna buy some more items, get some repels, maybe some more potions, and then I will see y'all back in the forest. Alright, and we are back. So I just bought some more items, got some repels and some more potions, a couple other special items I'm not gonna spoil for a certain upcoming event. You'll probably see here in a few minutes. But right now we'll have to teach somebody cut, but I don't want to teach either Duskwing or Helios. Duskwing can't learn it, Helios can, but I don't want to teach it to him. Cut, because HMs cannot be forgotten. Normally you'll have to find a character called the Move Deleter to have him do it. So we are going to catch a Pokemon to be are Cutmon. You can find the Pokemon Oddish and Paris in this forest. So we'll find one of those two and teach it Cut, and it'll be the Pokemon we use for Cut to continue through this forest. I will see you then. All right, and here we are, found an Oddish. So what we are going to do is we are going to just kind of throw a Pokeball at it and hopefully catch it. Might have to try to do some damage here. Just use Astonish. Should allow us to catch this Oddish here. All right, and we caught it. So like I said, this is nothing more than a Pokemon for us to use Cut. Not a main member of the team in any means. I do like Oddish. It gets a new evolution here in Gen 2, and it's all right, but not per se great. We are going to use Cut here to continue on in the forest. I have to now pop a Repel. Pop a Repel. Use one. And we will continue, like I said, into the forest. There are some hidden items. At least there used to be. There used to be one here. The original games. There's one here. You get an X attack. Not a big fan of the X items. Be one there, or is it here? Neither. And then there's that guy there. Repel wore off. We will use another one. Up there. There's a super potion right here. We want to go this way. See a lady and a item up that way. We want to talk to this guy, who appears to be hitting trees. What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, you can try it with your Pokemon too. Which Pokemon should learn it? So, can Oddish learn it? No, okay, Oddish can't learn it. So we'll just go ahead and give it to Helios. Not the best move as it's physical, but not terrible. Helios is more special. Actually, right now he's more physical, thanks to his raged physical attack nature. We will get rid of Leer, as we don't use it ever for Headbutt. And this move actually gives us access to 2 team members. Like I said, we could add 2 at some point during this episode. We officially have the ability to add 2 new team members. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Azalea Town, and I will look for said team member. I gotta look something up real quick, and then I will be right back to get into the hunt for said team member. All right, and I've looked up what I needed to look up, and we will get into said hunt using Headbutt. Hopefully this doesn't take long to find the Pokemon we're looking for. Found a Spearow. Not the one Pokemon we're looking for. Not the Pokemon we're looking for. Headbutt the tree again. And we encounter another Spearow. I think, if I remember correctly, we might need to find a different tree because the Pokemon will not spawn on this tree. So let's hit this tree instead. See if we get an encounter. Now, not tree is guaranteed to have encounters. Sometimes you'll headbutt the tree and nothing will happen. But you do tend to usually get encounters from trees. The Pokemon we are looking for is a little rarer. It's on the rare side. As you see this tree, we got no encounter. So we'll move over to the next tree here and headbutt it. So we get another Spearow. I might cut until we find said Pokemon we are looking for. So I will see y'all guys then. And we encounter a Heracross, and this is what we're looking for. This is what we wanted. We wanted a Heracross. Spent some good time hunting for it. I think we're going to switch out to the Oddish here. Hopefully, maybe we can do some damage. I haven't healed yet. This Heracross is at third. The Oddish is at half HP. So we will just cut. Try to do some damage. Maybe it might be slightly easier to catch the Heracross. Gonna continue to leer. Alright. I think that is enough. So the special item I bought per se was these net balls, which they work better on water and bug type Pokemon, which pretty much just means there's a slightly higher chance that if you use them on a bug or water type Pokemon, it's slightly higher chance you'll catch them. So I want to catch the Heracross in a net ball. And we got it. Nice. Now, Heracross is a very good Pokemon. Introduced in Gen 2. Bug fighting type. It is one of the few bug types that is viable throughout the whole game. There's not many, like I mentioned in the last episode. There's probably only, up to this point in this game, there's probably only about 3 bug type Pokemon that you can use throughout the whole game, and Heracross is one of them. His Pokedex entry reads, "This powerful Pokemon thrusts its prize horn under its enemies' bellies, then lifts and throws them." It is the single horn Pokemon. So, we are going to name our Heracross. This is an old name I like to use. Tells you what kind of person I am. I'm going to call it Baki. Yes, it is after the anime Baki. Wade's calling us here. "Good evening, Gold. It's me, Wade. Were you awake? I found all kinds of berries. If you want, I'll share some with you. I'll be waiting on Route 31. Well, we're not going to make the trek back. Let's check out our Heracross we just caught. It is level 4, so low level. It is a lonely nature, which is raised attack, lower defense, which is not the best nature, but is a good one. Obviously, Heracross is a physical attacker, being bug fighting type. The best nature for it would be modest, or no, it's adamant. Modest is the opposite. Modest would be the worst nature for it, but it's adamant, which is raised attack, lowered special attack. It's got Swarm, which is a good ability. Powers up bug type moves when low HP. Now we'll be doing a lot of switch training with Baki here throughout this next couple of routes, as unfortunately our level cap for Gem 3, which is in Goldenrod, is 19. So both Duskwing and Helios are right on that level cap and about to level up to 19. Now luckily, the reason why getting Baki here is so important is because he adds a typing that is super effective against the next gym. So we will continue on here. Now we will use repels. We'll probably still have encounters because repels work best when they repel Pokemon that are lower level than the Pokemon in your first party slot. So obviously with having Baki the Heracross in there at level 4, it's not exactly great as he's lower level, but it'll be a good time to do some training with him as well throughout the forest. There's a few trainers in the forest. Well, I say a few, there's one trainer in the forest. So I will get back to where we were in the forest and see y'all then. There might be some training I might do. I don't know. We'll see. See you guys here in a few minutes. All right, and we are back to where we were in the forest. Continuing on, we will continue to push forward to Goldenrod. Kimono girl, lost and all alone. Poor girl lost in the dark. Ilex Forrest. Oh, that was all one sentence. Poor girl lost in the dark, Ilex Forrest. What? You remember me from Violet City? You must be imagining. Anyways, will you show me how to get out of this forest? Yes, I will. You will? Aren't you lost in the forest as well? How do you know how to get out of here? Because it's a game, and I've played it many times. Wow, are you gonna show me how to get out? You are such a smart Pokemon. See you. What do you mean how? I know how. I've played through this game many times. Gold found in Ether. Ether's nice. So we will continue on through the forest as we are almost out. Baki has grown to level 6. As we will just beat this Oddish. The XP will be nice to get, and helpful to our journey. Yeah, because obviously we need to get Baki leveling, get him kind of closer to the cap. There used to be a trainer in here. I might be thinking of the original games again. I'm just so used to playing them as well as the Gen 4 remakes that I sometimes get the two mixed up. There are changes between the two games, obviously. So sometimes I get the games mixed up and think the one game has certain aspects from the other. So we will take out this Zubat here. This is a supersonic. We will go for Horn Attack again. Horn Attack's a very good move to have early on, as it's 65, I think it was, base power. Learn Fury Attack. We will pass on that one. We will give up on learning it. Not the best move, so the moves we have are better. We will go through here, and we are officially out of the forest and on to Route 34. Going to Goldenrod. We will battle some trainers here. This is where I do my training. Yep, and you will be used for my training. as he sends out a level 7 Rattata. We'll stay with Baki here and go with Horn Attack. His Rattata Tail Whips will lower our defense. We're going to go for a Tackle. It should do enough to knock out, and it does. 85 XP. Sends out a Spearow. Ooh, this could be dangerous. Spearow is obviously normal flying, and Baki is 4 times weak to the flying typing and being bug fighting. But yet, he does not go for a flying type move. He goes to lower our attack. I'm going to Tackle. There's the Peck, the flying type move. And it knocks out, because of course it does. We will go Duskwing. I wasn't expecting it to knock out there with Peck, but I guess I should have expected it, being 4 times super effective. Pick out, and Duskwing has hit the level cap of 19. Again, as long as we don't over level, we don't go to level 20, we'll be fine. I'm going to use the revive that we have on Baki here. As the Sandshrew goes for Poison Sting, which is not a very effective move, as we are part poison type. Alright, we have healed up our Heracross, and we will go back out to him as we want to level him up. So, go for a Horn Attack. Let's go for some tackles as we're getting low on Horn Attacks. We'll probably just have to switch back out here, as we're not doing much damage to this Sandshrew. We'll just switch out to Helios, get our XP shared around. And we'll just Ember. So we get XP on all 3 of our Pokemon. And he sends out another Spearow. We're just going to stay in level 8. Not going to do much damage. Not going to give much XP. Knock it out with 1 Ember. We get 99 XP. Whoa. We will heal up. What I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to get to Goldenrod without battling a bunch of these trainers. And I will do a lot of the battling off screen. We're just going to use a repel. I'll do a lot of these trainer battles off screen. Get Heracross leveled up in between episodes. But what we're going to try to do is go ahead and get to Goldenrod. And then, like I said, I'll do that in between episodes. That way, next time we'll be able to pretty much go straight for the gym in Goldenrod City. So let's continue on with our adventure. Drowsy. It's a new encounter. It is a psychic type, which will be super effective against our fighting typing. So we will run. We encounter a Ditto here. Another new encounter. Not a Pokemon we will be catching. Continue on here. Lyra. Grandpa! Good work, Grandpa. The Pokemon you raised for me has been as healthy as it can be. You look fit too. Hi, Gold. Let me introduce you. This is Gold. He's a trainer. He seems to be getting better at raising Pokemon. Well, not as good as you, Grandpa, of course. Follow me, Gold. We will follow Lyra here into this little house thing. Grandma, let me introduce you to my friend. This is Gold. Is this your boyfriend? I see. What? Grandma, what are you talking about? He just happens to live nearby. Ha ha ha. I know. Since you brought him here, Lyra, you must be sure about his talent. Right, Gold? Come and see us anytime. Well, I better go now. See ya. So this is the Pokemon daycare. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, this is my Pokegear number. Registered Lyra in our Pokegear. You know you can talk to your Pokemon as they follow you. They do all sorts of cute stuff on the road and in towns. I'm taking notes every time they do funny things. Give me a call and I'll share some of them with you. Grandma, don't say anything. We are both trainers and we are supposed to exchange numbers. That's all. No, we're not going to answer Wade there. I have an idea. I'll give you our numbers. Then you can check on the Pokemon we raise for you. Gold registered the daycare man in the Pokegear. And the daycare lady in the Pokegear. So as I was saying, call us from time to time when you give us your Pokemon to raise. I'll be happy to have a use for this Pokegear my grandchild gave me. Like I was saying, this is the daycare. You put Pokemon in there, and then for I don't remember the exact number of steps, but if for a certain number of steps you take, it gains XP and levels. So it's like an easy way to level them. Also in Generation 2, they introduced Pokemon breeding, where you can get eggs. So if you put Pokemon in the daycare, sometimes you can find eggs. So we have officially made it to Goldenrod City. That is where I'm going to call this episode. We've added the third member of our team. Like I said, we can get the fourth. I'll probably add it. Well, I will add it next episode. I'm just not sure if I'll do it before or after the gym. But in the next episode, we will be taking on the Goldenrod City Gym. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to comment and like the video. If you enjoy the content and want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next episode.